Mills. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? It's Wednesday, and we're live. Joe's here. He looks like he's in good, strong strength form here with the signal. He's solid. He's clear. How y'all doing? What's up? How you doing?
I moved back down to the. I means I can't drink, but I moved back down to the McDonald's,
Oh, okay.
figuring I would have better signal than up at my place.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if that works. All right, let's see who is in the house.
Matt
What did I
spoke
just
too
say?
soon.
Yep.
Damn.
No, I hear you, John. Hold on, I hear you. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Oh,
All right, Nick H. Nick H won something last night. He won a big giveaway. Josh Ricks, what is up, brother? Pablo, good to see you, sir. Rob Brennan with the ever-present peace sign. Good to see you, sir. Berlin, the bearded bridge. You just on Copper Lodge? Is that what it's Copper John? I think it's
I
called.
think it's called the Copper Lodge. Yeah, I think it's called Copper
Yeah.
Lodge.
Brett was just on this week. Bushy Beard. Good to see you, sir. I hope everything's going well up in the plains. Who else we got? Stephen Fleming, all the way from the Emerald Isle. That's about as good. Thank you for doing this, Stephen. I know it's well late where you are. Eastside
Yes.
Chris, haven't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you back here. Voltimus Prime is in the house. Russ Young, what's up, Snook Seeker? Good to see you, sir. Beard Native, good to see you, sir. Who else we got? Rob Acker is in the house. Jeff Rice is in the house. James Pershing, we're going to talk about him in a minute. He also won a giveaway. Rob Acker won a giveaway. I'll tell you what, the therapy regulars were last night at the CMU. They had that therapy love going there. Eric Kennedy, I'm going to talk about something else with him. The Rocket 69. He just can never not laugh at that, Johnny. 69 is just one of those numbers. Chris, PLMNOPQRF. Good to see you, sir.
What's up, Chris?
Good to have a shirt tight, Joe, unlike your film. I thought I edited most of those, but who knows? All right. That's who is here. I wanted to say something real quick. Let me deal with the Kennedy stuff, Johnny. This
Sure.
is how sad my beard life has been for almost 3 years. I never win giveaways. The only time I've won a giveaway, there's 12 or fewer people in the chat. Okay? That's that thing. So, now, the last two times I've been in a chat, including last night, in a live, I should say, because I don't get into many, Eric Kennedy has won a giveaway. So I'm thinking I might be his good luck charm.
Okay.
Now, Eric, the last two times I've won a giveaway, it was because Eric won the damn giveaway and passed it on to me. He got me the Beard Mana set in a recent live, and he didn't give me the CMU one. He got me one a little bit older. So, Eric, very much for those wins, and congrats on winning last night as well, because he got something nice, too. I forget what he got, but I saw Eric Kennedy pop up, and then I heard Pershing. I saw Rob before I left, Rob on some coffee. Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the last one giveaway I won was was from Barker's beard. And someone passed it on to me because I never tried Barker's before. And I have two combos of Barker's sitting back over there. And I haven't got a chance to wear them yet, but when I did my unboxing and I opened up the butter and I put my finger in the butter and all that stuff, that butter, it feels nice. Like, it looks nice and it feels nice, like on the hands and stuff. So I gotta dive into that soon. I'm excited to dive into that. I just started because it's September 1st. So as soon as it hits September 1st, it's already well into the pumpkin spice season. I mean, pumpkin spice everything. When it comes to pumpkin spice and beard products, I'm a huge fan. So tonight I am wearing Clever Beard's pumpkin spice, and it is fantastic. Let's see if I can focus.
It is a nice thing.
Come on. It is a Harvest Pumpkin, Nutmeg, and Marshmallow. Very, very nice. Look at the new label. It's got the black on there.
Yep.
And it smells. This is my favorite pumpkin spice scent in a beard oil. I have PSL from Damn Yankee. I got the one from Fable. That's kind of like a pumpkin spice. I think it is. It's the one with Tyson's face on it. I forget the name of it.
Oh yeah.
I got a few pumpkin spice scents, but this one right here, this is my favorite one. This clever one is my favorite one. I got it in the wash. I got it in the butter. I got it in every form, and it smells so good. Even the one from last year still smells just as good. It smells just as good.
Yeah.
It didn't age. It didn't go bad or nothing. Love it. Put it in your diffuser. Fill your house up. Pumpkin spice all day. I just won't drink it. I don't like to taste it. I like to smell it. I like to smell it in my beard. The Savior, that's it. I don't know if the Savior is pumpkin spice though. I know it's toasted. I know it's got toasted marshmallow. Hold on, I have it over here.
It's like desserty, but I don't think it's directly pumpkin spice. It's like a sweet treat scent.
Here it is. I got it right here. It is. Let's see if it's on the bottle. It may not be in the bottle. Yeah, it's a pumpkin spice beard oil. That's what it says on there.
Is it really?
Yep. It says pumpkin spice beard oil at the bottom.
I wouldn't have called it that.
It doesn't smell much pumpkin spice. It smells like everything else, but this one really smells like pumpkin spice. And PSL from Damn Yankee just smells like pumpkin spice latte. It smells like the coffee. So it's a coffee scent with a little bit of pumpkin in there. But the clever one, I'm telling you, the clever one takes it from me. The best pumpkin spice, the best one.
I like Damn Yankee scents. I just wish they had more pop to them, a little more punch. I would like a little more strength out of them.
Yeah.
They seem, for me, they seem just a level down, a notch down in the pop. But smell-wise, and the first year he did summer scents when he did all those different alcoholic drinks, I got 2 or 3 of those. Those were really nice. Those are very good.
So while we're on the topic of beard oil, how many beard oils do you have in your collection? And this is coming from Rob Acker's post. Have gone bad that you had to throw them away?
I don't have an exact count. I did a sniff around right before we moved because I didn't want to throw any. I didn't want to haul a bunch of glass. I would probably say I tossed anywhere from 4 to 6 on that route. Then since we moved, which was April, probably another 2, 3, 4. It's funny you saying that because what I do now when I go to work, I'll get like the 5 oils I'm going to wear that week and put them on because I do everything at work because I leave so early. And yesterday I wore Curious Bastard, and that's 2.5 years old, and it still smells perfect. But then there are other companies of a that we all know that we have all from, and for whatever reason, maybe their oils just haven't lasted as long. So not as many as I thought I would have by this point, but a decent amount.
Yeah, I have 2 boxes full of oils that have gone bad, like oils and butters that have gone. Yeah, I have 2 boxes over here full of oils, and this is stuff that I bought, and because when I buy usually I get a combo here or there, and then I buy like within the week I'll buy another combo, or I'll buy just an oil. But like by the time of the month is done, or the first 3 weeks of whenever I can buy beard products is done, I'm getting like 3 or 4 combos and some some oils if I really like the feel and stuff like that. I'm buying a lot. So the what is it? Yeah, they've gone bad, and I'm blaming the dropper tops. I'm full on blaming the dropper tops because a lot of the ones that I had to throw away, there's residue on top of the dropper tops. So it means that the dropper top is not having a proper seal on it, and it's letting a lot of air in there. So it's really like just fucking up the fragrances of those oils and stuff like that. Some of the butter, it's more oils than butters. A lot of the butters are okay. A few butters had to go because they were like 2 years old. But it's mostly 2 boxes full of oils that have gone. That smells just straight like Carrier. They smell like if you just open up a bottle of like olive oil. I know they don't use olive oil, but the general scent of cooking oil, that's what they smell like. It's you could definitely tell when a beard product goes bad because it smells very like stale and like just rank. Not. It's not horrible. It's not like you take it back. It just smells bad. Like it doesn't smell good at all. There's no fragrance or
Yeah.
nothing like that. But yeah, I have 2 boxes full of products. I'm pretty sure that's at least, maybe $700-800 worth of oils. Just because a bottle of oil, it's like anywhere between $16 and $18 a bottle, and like there's no stuffing in there. It's just full of bottles of oil, just full of bottles of oil.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's a couple $100 just gone like that. And they're not even, I mean, they're a little bit past the label, which past the label is exactly the label is 1 ounce. So if I see like a lot of beard companies, they overfill because at the label is 1 ounce. Even if you take the dropper top out of this, see right there, that's exactly 1 ounce. That's a little bit over than an ounce. A lot of beard products, like they go a little bit higher, and they fill it up. So like when you use your bottle of oil and you're getting just under that label, you're just reaching that 1 ounce level. A lot of those oils are at that level or a tiny smidge below. So that's a lot of wasted, like, but that's that's the life of a reviewer. You get all this, you get all these products to review, and some of them you don't even get to review them. You just have them, and then that's it, and then they go bad, and that's it. You got to toss them. And it's wasting money. So that's a good topic for Ken.
I'm looking at the chat right now, Johnny. First, Bushido, hey, good to see you. It's been a few. Jeff Rice just got rid of a dozen. Pete Pablo, Pete White just got rid of 16, and 16 oils, 15 butters. So guys, they're doing their spring cleaning a little early or a little late, depending how you want to look at it. James echoes what I have done. James says he's been able to give away more product and have it go bad, and that's what I have done. Is try to give away stuff I know I'm not going to use, so I don't just waste it.
I have to do that. I have to go through my collection and see what I'm not going to use. Like, there's no way I'm going to get to, and just really like mentally part with it. Because I it's weird because I thought of doing this. I was like, you know what, I can part with this. I can send it off to somebody, but in my head I'm like, but maybe I'm gonna use it. Maybe I'm gonna use it. Maybe I'm gonna get to it. I really like this scent. Like I genuinely like it, and I hate to give away stuff that I like. It hurts. Yeah. It hurts to give away something you like, and like, what if I want it again and I gave it away, and now I have to rebuy it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to think that way, but sometimes I do. I think I stop myself. I stop myself from packing it up and sending it out to somebody. I mean, I have so much. This is my. Hold up. I just got two new oils. This is from Jolly Old Fat Man right here. I just got 2 new Jolly Old Fat Mans. I mean, and I have I have a ton of Jolly Old Fat Man, and it still smells good. None of his stuff have gone bad. The Jolly Old Fat Man stuff. Yeah, I still have some that has all my crushers, like pretty much all my crushers have gone. My crushers they're like 2 years old now. So like that's old. I mean, there's 1 or 2 like my Java Jolt and my Old Stogie. They're still good. They still smell like they're a little weak.
My Old Stogie is still good too. Yep.
Yeah, mine's a little weak. But it's still I can keep it. Like I'm gonna keep it. I got to get more crusher stuff. I know he came up with some new ones, but yeah.
My first ape oil, the guy. I don't know who said in the chat. I think it might have been Pete or someone else, but they said Lux and Fable seems to last. I could speak to Lux. All of my Lux scents are still there, and they're some of my oldest. And I had a bunch of ape, and all of my apes, but damn it, it's the one I really like that he doesn't do anymore. It's one of the ones he discontinued. Shoot, I can't remember the name of it. That's the only ape one that went bad to me. I'm like, seriously? I mean, I would have even done Miles or Sherlock, because I can rebuy those if I really wanted. But this one that he's not making anymore kind of bummed me out. But Johnny, it's funny you're bringing this up, because literally today I made the mental commitment. I just had purchased in Bay Area. I'm dropping 2 videos. It was like a 2-part unboxing first impression. After that purchase, I've whittled myself down to 5 to 7 companies and maybe a couple more that were close to making the list but didn't quite. And I'm going to buy from those companies. I just have to. And As stuff goes bad, it goes, and I still don't think in another year or two, buying just those companies, I will have very little beard oil. I still think I'll have at least half the collection I have now,
Right.
which is still a shit ton. It's way
Yeah.
more than any man needs.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. I mean, I'm only one beard, and all my friends who have beards, they don't care about products. They legit don't care about products. I bring bottles all the time. Whenever I go to a
Uh-huh.
friend's gathering, this Friday I'm going to a friend's gathering. Right.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys there, they have beards. They have facial hair. I bring
Yeah.
bottles. I bring a bottle of whatever I'm wearing, right? Because usually,
Mm-hmm.
like, I smell. I put it on before going. I'm fresh. I smell like everyone can smell me, and it's like, you would think that it would spark up interest. I put even when I go into like the pool and stuff like that, and I hang out. I put the bottle of oil right on the table, and still no one gives a they don't care. They just don't care. And I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. I don't know if they don't take care of their beard. I even given products away as gifts, to people who I know have beards, and they never come back to me like, hey, like, do you have any more beard stuff, or can I where can I buy it? Like they spark no interest in it at all, and it's really demoralizing as a beard reviewer to see like people in real life just not give a shit of your hobby like at all. Like, they just don't care. Like they're like, okay, that's cool, and then
Yeah.
even and one guy, biggest curliest beard like ever seen. Well, before I met, some of the beardos on when they came down here, but like before I saw those guys in the flesh, I never seen a beard this big and curly. Like it was like a huge Brillo pad of a beard,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, oh, I do beard stuff online. Like, I just so happen to review beard products. Would you be interested in something like that? And I had a bottle. I'll never forget. I had a bottle of Ruddy Man, and I think it was Baumhaus. And
Mm.
I gave it to him, and I was like, "Here, smell this, see if you like it." And he was like, "Oh, this is really good. This smells great." And he's like, I could wear this instead of wearing cologne. I said, "Yeah, and it's so much better for your skin." And I was going over the whole like science of how like the oils in there are so much better for your skin and your body than spraying cologne on that has like alcohol and stuff like that. And it's just gross. Like this is actually beneficial for you. It's non-clogging to the pores. I was going through the whole thing. And he was like, okay, cool. And he gave back the bottle, and that was it. He didn't even try it on. I was like, all right, damn. Just to make me feel like he's tiny. But it's cool, whatever. It's fine,
I know what you mean. I don't even do it. I tried first year to get the guys I work to grow. A lot of them grow wintertime beards when they're hunting and
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah, but no follow through.
Oh, yeah, but Bushido's saying it. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Bushido's saying it. My brother has a full beard, like like mine. He trims it down a little bit, but he has facial hair and he has like a beard. He don't care about products. I literally, when I did the Bad Dog review, I jumped him in his sleep, and I made him smell it, and he really liked it. To get him into I was like, maybe he'll make videos with me. Maybe he'll make content with me. Maybe we'll do
Yeah.
stuff together. Maybe he'll get interested and like be on this just trail me, and I would have a partner to do content with. But no, he won't even do video games with me, and it's just like he just doesn't care about like taking care of the beard. It's like, hey, whatever. All right, I'm done.
and we finally tend to do that, and we're kind of at one of those places in time where you're seeing lots of beards. There's going to eventually be the dip, and if we can't get guys to take care of them when there are lots of beards, so
Yeah.
couple things in the chat. Bushido, I would suggest maybe a craft store like a Michaels, or you can get Tupperware sets real cheap on Amazon. I know it's kind of bulky and awkward, but I would bet a place like a Michaels would have, if you don't want to just order those kinds of bottles and butter containers, maybe in bulk, maybe you could buy something from a Michaels. That would be my first thing. Russ, thank you very much. I've done Barbejo 3 times, all for Dodge City. It's always been fun. That'll be the last time I do him. Those guys have a great sense of humor. when they were talking about releasing these things, they asked me, and I was like, "Really? I don't do this stuff anymore." They're like, "No, come on, you got to do it." And I'm like, "Okay, great." And Aldemir, good to see you, brother. Ruddy man, grooming. What the hell are you doing here? We were just, you know what, Jimmy, that son of a gun. I think he might be connected to a higher power, because we were just, Johnny was just talking about Bomb House, and you, who have just forgotten we even exist, Jimmy, you pop up. You just must know when the good of Ruddy Man is being mentioned. How you been, Jimmy?
Hey, what's up, Gary? How you doing?
Gary Lewis in here too.
Yeah.
J.
J. Lou for the IC.
Oh, Gary, I love your sense of humor, brother.
Oh man,
oh.
He's getting stronger there over there.
Good.
Gary, he's doing good stuff.
Good, Gary. Is Gary? Are you still in ICU? I've been checking with Rob. I didn't check today. I just wanted you to know because you dissolved all your Instagram stuff. I've been worried about you, and I've been trying to check up on you and make sure. And Rob's been giving me updates and saying you've been getting a little bit better, a little bit stronger, which is making me happy. Are you still in ICU, man?
It's crazy. Yeah, he's still in the hospital.
Still in the hospital. But are you out of ICU? I think I heard Rob say that you might be coming out of it.
Yeah, he was out of ICU. He was out of ICU. He was being moved when I think last therapy he was being moved.
Yeah.
Or some other show. I forgot. Some show he was on. He said, yeah, I'm being moved. Yeah, it's crazy. My parents went to Florida. They went to Florida they went to Florida because like my sister had a in her thing to get her ashes dispersed out into the ocean and stuff, so they went to go do that, they went to go put her ashes out into which is like a different process than it was back in the day, because normally like when you think like, oh, they're gonna spread their ashes in the ocean, you think that they're gonna take the urn and they turn it upside down and there's like a bag in there with the ashes, but now what they make is a tube, right? They make this tube that dissolves into water. So like her ashes are in this tube, and it was in like this wooden cylinder, and they opened it up, they take the tube out and they throw it into the ocean, and the tube dissolves and disperses the ashes, and that way you don't like, you don't have ashes blowing back in your face, it's kind of weird,
like a Dick Lebowski.
Yeah. So like they did that, right? They went over there for that. They invited me to go, and I was like, normally I would love to go, but Florida is kind of like the COVID hotspot of the fucking country right now. So like, so like I'm gonna have to say no to that. And I said, I don't think you guys should go. I think you guys should stay home and wait a little bit until like, I don't know, something changes where it's not so bad. So they went, and they both got sick. They don't have they had to come back here. They almost weren't able to fly. They did a rapid in Florida, came back negative, so they were able to fly back home. They flew back here. They had to quarantine. They went to the hospital. They went to like a doctor's office, and they got tested. Still had to quarantine. Thank God both of them came back with negative, COVID, positive, and they tested negative for COVID. But they both got like this weird, this one is more like a flu than it is COVID. But they're both very sick, and they both have to quarantine. So, it's just like, I was like, well, you shouldn't have gone. You should have stayed home. You wouldn't, but it's, what it is,
A couple things. Gary, well, good news. Hopefully those oxygen levels come up soon. Since the news was strategically linked in a Dan video. Yeah, you rat prick. I was talking to Gary like back in April, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm shutting down Chesapeake," and I'm like, "Oh, knock it off, you prick." He's like, "No, I'm doing it," and I could tell that he wasn't joking. But I'm like, there's no way he's not doing something. So I'm happy to see that you're doing something else. Josue, good to see you, sir.
What is coming in the future is is going to be, it's very, very good. I mean, I don't
From
know how
Gary?
much I
Is that
can.
what you say, Johnny? From
Yeah,
Gary?
from the stuff from Gary coming out,
Yeah.
is it? I don't know if I don't know how much I could talk about it, but I just want to let you know it's going to be like it. Think of your best oil, and it's going to be, it's going to be hard for you to be able to to differentiate the new stuff coming from Gary to the top best oil out there right now. I mean, I have a lot of oils. I'm testing like the best. I've been paying, you know, premium for really good oils and stuff like that, and I'm
Yeah.
comparing and I'm testing, and like, I mean, this beard it has been feeling softer more than ever, and it's just, yeah, it's hard to talk about it without going overboard, but it is, yeah,
Okay.
expect really, really good, great things coming from Gary in the future. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, hey. So once I started using Gary's product, I never had a problem. I think Gary makes great sense. His product works. He just doesn't know how to fucking name his shit. That's his problem. He doesn't know how to name his shit. And I don't care that you have a wit and are in a mid-level ICU. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, Gary, I love scent names. Your scent names were the best. You had a real stinker, Gary. Now, I will say you have a couple, though. That dark side, that really fit with it. But fuck that vintage, man. Screw that shit. Get
This
out
is
of here.
true. This is true.
Wash is
The
nuts.
wash is, bar none, the best wash I've ever used. I'm going to say it. It's the best wash I have. And
Really?
yes, it is. I'm telling you right now.
God dang it.
Telling you right now. This may be the last stop for a lot of people. I'm just saying. Like, when it comes down to beard washes, this may be the last stop.
God dang it. I don't need to buy more than stuff. I've got enough wash. Did he get something to replace the conditioner I can never remember, but that I love?
Yeah,
What
the conditioner, he got a new conditioner, yeah. For Ultra.
is it? Yeah, the Ultra. Is it as
Yeah,
good as the
yeah,
Ultra at least?
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Maybe.
And it's a
John
wash.
Long. I see that comment, brother. That's a tough call. Hopefully by Christmas things will have leveled out. Although, they say with more people indoors, that's why winters are bad. I at least hope you can get your money back. You have to cancel that vacation. That would suck. That would absolutely suck.
Yeah. This is the last thing I'm going to say about it, but like, I'm telling you, the wash is the truth. When I can wash my beard, right? And the hairs on my neck lay down flat at like in a relaxed position, that's how you know the wash is like just good. Like, it's
Gary,
very
by downside, and then I'm gonna get off of this topic because I have way too many questions I don't want to ask. I want to just kind of listen to what people say when it hits. By downsizing, do you mean like numbers of cents or like numbers of products that you had done? Pete. Oh, and Pete, I wanted to make a comment. Pete White made a comment a little while ago, and I realize different stroke for different folk, but I was kind of blown away. So Pete was talking about. Let me pull back and let me find it real quick. He's cutting out his monthly purchases. He's also going to wear things 2 days in a row and something different at night 2 nights in a row and change it up to use it evenly, which I think is an absolutely great strategy. Chad Sraza, this OCD motherfucker. I mean, when he told me this, I'm like, why? But I get it. It's just not my thinking. He has all his scents organized by season. Then he has them in a certain order, and he rotates all of them evenly, so he uses them evenly across the board, which is smart. But
it's
my
Canadian.
scatterbrain is never doing that.
Yeah.
That's dialed in.
It's because he's Canadian. That's why. It's just, it's the Canada stuff. Get out of here. He said 6 cents, oil and butter, pomades, and shower stuff.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah, you gotta, just, and it's like, yeah, he's working hard. He's working hard on that
Good.
stuff, and it shows. It really does show on the stuff. I haven't used like regular beard products because I've been testing. I've been testing. Um, in so long. Like, I just started using other beard products in my beard.
Yeah.
Um, and
Damn it.
yeah, everyone's gonna be very happy, especially like if if you want that really nice, good feeling beer and stuff like that, you're gonna be very, very pleased. I'll put my stamp on it. How about that? There you go.
Well, I will reveal that Chesapeake was on my list of continued buy. So I didn't want to have to buy. I've got enough wash, Johnny. I've got to, and as I shorten my beard, I'm going to wear it this short until summer.
You know what?
You know, less
You
wash.
if you Yeah, if you have enough wash right now, just don't buy any new wash. Just
Right, I
use what
won't.
you got. Use what you got. And when this new stuff comes out, get yourself a bottle, and then you'll be like, "Oh, okay, this is like the last wash I'm ever gonna fucking need." I found
Russ, I think he's discontinuing it.
when
I think
I was thinking about
that.
when I was going through my products to throw away. I
Yeah.
was thinking, like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna review a lot less, and I'm gonna start, buying the companies that really, really work for me. And I have those
Right.
few. It's like you start this journey to find good beard products, and then
Right.
I started this channel to I review them because like I'm buying so many to on my own journey to find out what works for me and everything like that. And
Right.
like it's like I feel like I'm at the end of the journey. Like I found the companies that
Yeah.
really work really well in my beard. You know,
Yes.
um, right now it's like I just to name off the top of my head is Chesapeake is one of them. Jolly Old Fat Man is definitely one of them. His red line, his red label, the red label works really well. Maybe I used it. I have it in the butter and in the oil. Good
Yeah.
stuff. The Smooth 607 stuff and his new blend, really good. Works really, really good in my beard. What's the other one? Chronic stuff works.
Yeah.
Beard Octane CBD works really well in my beard. So like I
Yeah.
have these companies. I have a few more, but like I have at least 5 or 6 companies that work really, really well. And like so like I feel like I'm at the end of my beer journey. Like I know what companies are going to be like, this is it. This is
Right.
my company. This is like the one I'm going to
Right.
go to till I know that my beer is going to feel nice, it's going to smell good, the scent's going to last, a good chunk of, hours during the day and everything like that. So like I don't know, I feel like my
Yeah.
reviewing days are numbered. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Right. And that's. I mean, my reviewer days obviously were over a long time ago, but I still wanted to kind of be in the know since we do this live and stuff. And I just am like, it's not tenable. I just can't, in good faith. It's not an issue of money. I mean, I have the money to do it, but maybe I would
Yeah.
rather put that money to new things and just
Yeah.
truly focus on caring for the beard, and not trying every new freaking thing. And
Yeah.
just let other guys do it, and I'll tune in if I want to. But yeah, I'm with you. I made that company list today. I the asterisks, like the honorable mentions, and that's what I'm sticking to. And I'm hearing more guys kind of draw that line, if you will, because they too have found what really works for them, and they're going to
Yeah.
stick there. They don't need to try 5, 8, 10 more companies.
Yeah. And I was saying that's what I said last therapy. Like I don't mean to like be a beard snob, but like for me to review something and spend the time to make a video for it, it's got to be like something really out there, like because I found what what works, and I'm gonna buy like every little thing that pops up. If something pops up, it's gotta be like in my eyes noteworthy.
Right, right.
That's
I
just
would
me. I mean, there's a bunch of other guys doing reviews that will pick up every company that pops up, and because there's a new company that pops up like at least once or twice a month. There's a new company popping up. But whether it's on IG or Etsy or whatever. If you really have your finger on the pulse in Etsy and beard care and Etsy, you see there's a lot of companies that we don't even know about. A lot of people that don't
Oh,
know about who are not on Etsy and are only on Instagram. If you surf Etsy for beard care, you'll see a bunch of companies. There's a
oh my
whole
God, guys.
shit ton.
Johnny, I don't know if you ever watched it. I think I did 4 or 5 shows, but it was the premise of the show was at that point,
Mm-hmm.
this is real early.
Yeah.
The road, I forget what it was, the road not taking whatever. It was just really unique oils. My bookmark Etsy list, my folder for bookmarks for Etsy places was 40, 50 deep. And that's 40 or 50 bookmarks. Let's say there's 300 pages of Etsy beard companies, and I was down around page 250. So I had 40 or 50 bookmarks and still 250 pages to search back
Mm-hmm.
then, 2.5 years
Yeah.
ago. There is, and I'm not going to say good, bad, or indifferent, although I have tried a few Etsy companies. In fact, I even reviewed an Etsy company very early on. But there is so much shit on Etsy.
Yeah.
And you'll see some of the makers who are also using Etsy as a selling place. At least back in those days. I don't know so much anymore. I haven't been on in a couple of years.
I mean, I've tried some stuff from Etsy, and I was just like, this is awful.
Yeah, I've been there too, brother. I've been there
This
too.
is bad. This is real bad. I was like, there's a reason why, some of these companies are, just are well received in the IG community and stuff like that, because they have the stuff to back it up. I mean,
Yeah.
and I've even tried a product from Etsy that gave me a reaction live. I don't know if you ever saw that, but like I was trying out I was on IG Live. I was at work. I'll never forget it. And I was trying a beard product, and I instantly got a reaction. My skin started to pimple up, and like it turned red. And I was like, I gotta go, guys. I gotta wash my skin, because like I got a reaction immediately. And
That is too much.
Keith from Lone Bear and Tex from Barn Brand Beers, they were both in the chat. They were just making fun of me. They were laughing at me because I was having a reaction to the beer product. I was like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah, that's why I didn't pull too many triggers on Etsy sales. Before Hanyaker, there was a lady who did beer products out of Indiana. She had a whole line, and when I was doing United Beards of America, she's the only one out of Indiana I could find. There was no Brothers Groom. There was no Hanyaker. So I bought some of her stuff to see if I'd like it, and I contacted her and said, hey, I'm doing this, and she's like, okay, yeah, that would be fun. And then Hanyaker shows up, and I'm like, well, okay. but she had nice labeling. It was basic, but it was kind of brown and rusty. It looked like something that would have come out of a general store in the 1930s, the labeling, and it was a top with restrictor. And she had a nice little line, and she was probably doing farmers markets and, all the local stuff around her place. And then there was a couple that I found where I was just like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
I didn't ever make any. That was more for like other content. I really didn't want to review a lot on Etsy, but it did blow my mind how much Etsy has. In that
I didn't want to. I was like, you know what? Let me stop with the Etsy stuff. I stopped buying from Etsy. The only person I buy from Etsy from is 607. That's it, because he sells his stuff on Etsy. But yeah, like I stopped diving in there and trying different stuff from new companies, like not new companies, but like companies that are from Etsy. Just out of safety, because I had a reaction and I was nervous, and two, like I didn't want to put out a video and then have that company get shut down because of my video or whatever, or cost them sales and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, just trying, So a few that I tried, I hit them on, I contacted them directly. I didn't make videos for and stuff like that. It's like, hey, look, this stuff does just not working for me. It's not great. Some never get back to me. Some just like, they're like, all right, well, it just didn't work for you. And I'm like, okay, and then like I got tired of having that back and forth interaction. Some negative, interaction from companies. They're like thinking that their stuff is good and stuff like that. And I'm telling them like, hey, this is not good stuff, and some people just get set in their ways, and so like that's when I stopped doing that, and you get older and wiser when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, indeed. Jeff Rice made a comment. Yeah, I know they're like an Etsy. They sell on Etsy. I always consider them a bigger company, even though they're not a big company.
Yeah.
They have their own website and stuff. I just haven't seen a lot from them lately. But they're from your neck of the woods, Jeff, right? You're from Indiana, right? But I love those guys.
Oh
I
yeah,
love.
yeah. Brothers
I have
Groom
quite a
is
few of their stuff.
Brothers Groom is good stuff. I may not have agreed with some of the fragrances, but the feel and beer was definitely there. And like I didn't
Yeah,
have any kind of reaction or anything from Brothers Groom. Brothers Groom has good stuff. I just some of the scents didn't resonate with me, but I like the feel and beer, which is
yeah,
that's the reason why you buy it, is to make all this feel nice and soft and moist and
yeah.
shit. So like you know what I mean. But
Moist,
yeah, moist. I like to use moist as much
moist.
as possible.
Yeah, so do I, but only around my kids. Still waiting for Mana to blow up. That's interesting, Gary. I've got
Let them.
the
You know what? One day, I don't know when, but I feel like it's going to be happening soon. Man is going to blow up, and they're going to have to do price changes and stuff like that. They should be charging more from what they sell. Like the quality of their oils and they should be charging a little bit more, than what they're charging. So I would take advantage now while their prices are low, especially that Lucky Panda, which is only like $10. I would just jump on that. If you don't have it, jump on that shit immediately, because like it is they're top tier. They just haven't blown up yet, but they're top tier, definitely.
I wonder. My question is, are they, like, logistically? Are they ready to blow up?
I
Do
don't know.
they have
I don't know.
the infrastructure to blow up? That's my
Yeah,
only concern, Gary. I would hate for those guys. Well, okay, I do want them to blow up, but I hope that they're planning and ready and can pull trigger and anticipate if they do that volume. Because I would hate for them to blow up and them not be able to keep up. If you know what I'm saying.
yeah. I know what you're saying. Like could they handle 150 orders a day coming
Right.
in, rolling in? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, can they keep up with that kind of production? That's a
Yeah.
lot. That's a lot.
Because Chad's got a nice day job, right? This is his nighttime gig.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much Scott can do on that end. I don't know how they divvy up, their stuff, how their process kind of works.
Yeah. If they live closer to me, and if they did blow up and they needed extra hands, I'd be all over it. I'd be like, yeah, let's
I
go.
know you said that before. I would too. I would go help them out just to hang out and talk with the boys, and I think that would be fun. Tyson, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you're on the mend, Tyson. Gary is hopefully getting ready to round the bend and get back to his cantankerous and out of hospital self.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, Russ, that would be good. That would be good if they've got the revenue through their sales thus far that they could make that move. That would be fantastic for those boys. That would be awesome.
There's something else I wanted to highlight too. Where is it? Oh, yeah. No, we're good. We're good over here. We got multiple warnings. Tornado, like, go into your basement. I put it on IG because I was laughing about it. But it was serious. Like, my kids were down here, my wife was down here, and I'm like, guys, like, I have a show in like a half hour. Like, y'all need to leave. Like, I can't do this show with you guys running around in the back and throwing the ball and stuff like that. And my wife was like, I'm like, no, man, I can't do that. But like, yeah, it said go to your basement, because the tornado was coming and all that stuff. And we were looking at the Ring camera because we had the Ring doorbell, and we were watching it, and like you can see like the lightning coming like in the sky and everything through the Ring camera. And it was serious for a second, but then like it passed. We're good. I mean, the surrounding where I live in Manville, right? I live on the good side of the tracks, which is uphill, and the rest of Manville lives lower than me. And this is not a status thing. This is just a geography thing. It's just it's just the way the town is. The way the town is.
Yeah.
So everyone lower than me, like their streets are flooded. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. Like everyone's going because when you have a Ring doorbell, you get put into Ring Neighbors. Ring Neighbors is a community forum for all the people within the 10-mile or 15-mile radius from you who have a Ring doorbell. so you can talk to each other. You can be like, oh, suspicious character on Bleecker Street or whatever, and you can put videos up of your neighborhood and stuff like that. So it's like it's kind of like Neighborhood Watch, but on your phone. So while I'm sitting here, I had to just delete them. I had like 15 notifications from the surrounding 15-mile radius around me, and everyone's putting up pictures and video of their streets being completely flooded because of this storm. But over here, on the up part of town, up on the hill, it's a very small hill. Let me tell you, it's a very small hill. We don't have any of that. So I'm not trying to sound like we're upscale or nothing. I mean, it's Manville. Yeah. I mean, Manville is like you can throw a rock from one end to the other of the town. So like it's not anything special, but I do live on the upper part, Thank God I don't have this video tagged in the Manville so nobody can see me from the town. What? But yeah, no, we're good over here. The storm is fine. All my like lawn furniture stay exactly where it is. Nothing flew over, so we're good.
It was pretty bad driving into work today. I'd never seen what. Are you laughing at Rob's comment?
Yeah, yeah.
Tastes like pork roll, Rob.
I have vegan pork roll today. And it didn't taste any different.
That's what I'm mad about. Hiking JG in his palace in the clouds. You know it. You've mastered being an portable. Well, Gary, did you have a lot of practice in the Gatorade bottles or something? Because the first time we were on the road, my wife and I don't know whether it was a Gatorade bottle or a fast food cup, and we're driving, and I got to pee, and I just drop trow and do it in the passenger seat. It's like a demon had popped up next to her. I'm like, what are you talking about? You had a brother? You didn't do this? And the concept that you would pee in a cup while in a car was so foreign to her. Meanwhile, I and friends of mine did it all the time. But maybe you got good practice by doing that as a youth. I've not seen a toilet in 2 weeks.
That's
no bidet for you.
Speaking of portable urinals and bidets, I got contacted by a company who is sending me out a portable bidet, and it's a good portable bidet. I saw the pictures. They sent me a video. They're like, we want you to review this on the channel. Pinkies up, Rob. So like I'm gonna be doing a review for a bidet that is a travel bidet. And they're sending it to me to review it. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll review it. Shit. Why not? That's why I had to change my channel name. Because like I'm getting contacted by companies that are not beard companies. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like so like and I'm just taking it. I'm like, yeah, whatever you want to send me. I'll review anything. And yeah, it's a pretty it looks I mean it's a bottle. And it has this like nozzle that angles to get to the area, and it cleans you. It's a portable bidet. It's what I've been looking for whenever I go away to these houses that don't have bidets or these hotels that don't have bidets. This is exactly the product I've been looking for. This is right up my alley. I was so excited when they contacted me to send me one out. Man.
All right, Jake's version. I don't know if Daniel's still in here. But a couple of comments here real quick. No, Alex says it's not a Four Loko. It's a Modelo Chelada Tamarindo Bidet, all right? And I'm in a parking lot, so I can suck on Wi-Fi. That's number one. Number two, Bougie. Who was it? Daniel. Daniel was doing a live with Chronic, and they were talking about Bougie. So when James dropped that, I don't know if that's if he was referencing or what. But it was a funny discussion about the term bougie between Daniel and Chronic.
So,
You won't do anything, Oliver. Hey, Disney, good to see you.
Yeah,
See, Alex.
Gary,
Go ahead, Johnny.
it's kind of like a sport bottle, but it has an angled nozzle. So like I don't know how you position it. I gotta see this thing and use it. I don't know if you put it from behind you or in front of you. I think it's in front of you because that's the way it would work. And you're sitting down on the toilet. The nozzle's long. It has to go in front of you, and you squeeze it, and it just squirts water on you. So it's a trial bidet. I just got the email before we started the show. They were like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry. Here's your tracking number." I was like, "Sweet." Oh man.
What did I have? I had some McDonald's, I think.
Yeah. Before the show, he's over there with a burger.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
like a whole ass burger. I was like, must be nice to eat. I did have a very good vegan cheesesteak today, though. I have to say, it's made out of seitan, which is like it was it tastes exactly like cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But it was like this fat. It was huge. I had to like, the peppers and the onions and the potatoes and all that stuff was coming out of it and everything. It was huge. I didn't take any pictures of it because I just couldn't. My hands were a mess. It was, I wanted to take pictures of it, but it was really good. It was really, really good. That was the good part of my day today. Today I dropped the kids off at school. Me and my wife's off of work. She had to get her mask fit because like it's like right now they're hitting like all the emergency things. So everybody who works in medical personnel, they have to get like custom PPE now. They can't just wear regular PPE. They have to get fitted. They have to take a test. And the way the test works with those masks that people wear in the hospital, those masks are super tight, like so tight they leave an indent like all up in their face, right?
Yeah.
The way they do this test is that they slap this mask on and they cinch it as tight as possible. And they have the person administering the test has a spray that has a very strong, like alcohol scented a solution in there. So they spray you with it before you put the mask on, so you know what it smells like and if you have a reaction to it. And my wife is like, I smelled this thing, I immediately started to choke. I couldn't breathe. It was hard. So she did that, and then they put the mask on, and then they spray you again with it to make sure that nothing other than air gets through that mask's filters, so like you can breathe. And they sprayed her with it and all that stuff, and they sprayed her with it, and they adjusted it until like she smelled no alcohol, nothing. So like it's 100% like filters out everything. And that's how hospital PPE is. That's how it is. Like someone with COVID, and if they're getting that intubated, where they put the tube down and all that stuff, if that person coughs full on COVID into their face, it's not going to go through that mask. There's no way it's going to go through that mask if they're wearing what she's wearing, that proper, fitted PPE. So that's what she got fitted for. So she did that. Then we went to go eat, and like, we found a really nice vegan place that had like vegan everything, like everything you could think of, like burgers, cheesesteaks, French toast, pork roll, egg and cheese. Like it was just like all the stuff, and it was a really good start to the day, and I had this big ass cheesesteak. It was great. And then after I ate that, just the day went to shit. It was just bad. My day went to shit right after that. Right after I finished eating, went to shit. It was awful.
Alex, are you newer to the community? Because do you know Alex S? I don't recognize Alex.
I don't work at Whole Foods. I don't think I would ever work at Whole Foods. Because I don't like Jeffrey Bezos, and I wouldn't work for Amazon either. And it's all the same. It's all the same company. Because Amazon owns Whole Foods.
Isn't he done with Amazon now?
No. He wouldn't. Why would he be done with Amazon? It made him the richest man in the world.
They made him down, right?
They made Jeffrey Bezos step down from Amazon? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Did they?
Look it up.
Hold on here.
Look
I need to
that up, son.
I need to look it up.
I'm the new guy. Obey meaning mine, dude. No, plenty welcome. Plenty welcome. so is that the chink in Johnny's armor, Rob? Is that the whole vegan? It's just whenever he says it, I think back to Sam Jackson in Pulp Fiction. My wife is vegetarian, which consequently makes me a vegetarian.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you.
Oh my Johnny.
Oh my God. It's true. Gary's right. Not all vegan food is bad. There's a lot of vegan food that is very good. And a lot of vegan food that tastes very tasty without getting onto this whole fucking vegan subject, because I hate getting onto it. I hate to mention it. But yeah, like exactly what Joe was saying. My wife's vegetarian, so I'm vegetarian. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. Alex, some vegan veggie burgers look good, and that's it, and that's where it stops. They just look good, and some are just god awful, But yeah.
Vegan and dual. Interesting. I have to say, and I'm sorry to have to see this. Johnny and I thought we might be doing something else tonight, so I told the wife that I was only going to go an hour. Consequently, when I told the wife I'm only going an hour, I can't go 2 hours or an hour and a half, because that's my balls in the sling, and I like to still use them. Yes. So I'll be getting out of here in like 5 to 10 minutes, guys, just so you know.
Yeah, we have that's why the show is called Beer Therapy Lite. I feel like I should have said something in the very start of the show. I totally forgot about it. And this is my brain. Yeah, we're only going to go on for an hour tonight, so we only have a couple minutes left. But if you were moved and entertained in any way in this first hour, that's the whole more flavorless filling part of Beer Therapy Lite. So
yes, I was going to get into some stuff with James tonight, but we were actually able to talk about some things. So if I'm feeling like it next week, I will. Alex Ness, no, that's just a no. That's just
oh my God, I
cheat Wednesday. I get to drink more and I get to eat gross food or good food. That's not really great fast food, because I'm trying to lose some weight, and because Wednesday is therapy night, I splurge on therapy nights. Oh yeah, Eric, that's a good way to close. Yeah, so if you haven't gotten your coins yet.
Oh, how did you see it? How did you see it? Where do you see that comment? I've been deleting his comments.
I'm looking at all the comments, JG. I'm looking at all the comments. Did you try to get rid of me,
This is not the first time he's mentioned the coins. I've been deleting them as he's been mentioning the coins. I've been deleting them.
Eric, you might have to train some of that venom you reserved for me on the Johnny. Of course, the answer to that is no. You knew that, but I love that you got us talking about this. I tell you what, our second anniversary, I have to look at the exact date. I know it's in September. It would be great if Johnny, as an anniversary present to you all, could get all those coins mailed out to those people who he owes them to. So DM him with your address.
I don't know that many.
I think you owe McMahon one.
I owe McMahon. Yeah, I owe McMahon one.
I think you might owe Ryan one. I know you don't owe Jeff or Persian one, because they always brag about it. They always talk about, I love my therapy coin. You don't owe Berlin one, because he's got his bridge coin.
Yeah. That's because I never went. Disney.
Johnny. By the way, one last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna go. All right, but Jay Cruz is awarding beer therapy coins in our group chat, and just because you hit 1K, Jay Cruz, don't think you have all the power to award those coins. 2 dudes award those coins, brother, and you're looking at them on your screen right now. And we may not have the cool sound effect that you were like sitting on. When I was in the green room, Jay Cruz, you must have been sitting on that button, because I just kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. And I'm like, is he sitting on this button? Is he sitting on this sound effect button?
Maybe.
So no, J. Cruz, you don't get to
Maybe.
award coins. Just so you know. Just so you know.
Yeah. When I actually mail them out, which I think I may be able to swing it tomorrow. I feel like I will be able to get to the mailbox or the post office and finally do it tomorrow, because there's nothing planned. Kids are at school. I'm gonna be home all day. My wife will be home all day. So I think I'm not gonna guarantee it, because there's no guarantees in the beard community. There's no guarantees. The only guarantee is that there is no guarantees. So if it happens, I'll go live on IG and you'll know. But until then, you know,
I'll tell you what, we got a mob of pricks in this chat. Fuck
I
you,
know.
James Burton. Fuck you, Jay Cruz. Kennedy, go screw yourself, all right? All of you suck bad.
That's good.
Are horrible people. And Alex, no, I'm in my car and it just sucks, and I know I'm on the internet, but we talk about that many times. You'll have to play catch up. JG on the hill, I wear my coin. Okay, absolutely last thing. So Johnny has said he's going to try that. Let's not forget that Johnny quit working many, many months ago. So he has had all this time to do exactly as he said he's going to do for months. Just let you know.
You know what's the worst part? You know what the worst part is? The mailbox is literally like down the block.
That's horrible. That's horrible. I can live without my coins, but we need our people getting their coins. All right.
You know, and I have to send Devin his coin, because when I sent Devin his coin, they stole it. I have to send him more coins.
You didn't send him the replacement.
No, I keep forgetting. Because nobody reminds me. Nobody reminds me. Hey, you gotta send these coins out. So you know what? If I don't go live tomorrow, right? Someone remind me to send this damn coins out, because I have ADHD. I forget. Like, I really legit forget. I start doing something and like the rest of the world doesn't exist to me, because I have that thing where like, here's the thing. If you don't have ADHD and you have ADHD, some people with ADHD, like myself, they focus on stuff. So let's say we'll take this comb, for example. If I don't see this comb on my desk, I forget it exists to the world until I see it again or someone hands it to me. That's how this works. That's how this disorder.
All right, I will keep dropping DM hits. James Pershing says that you fucked up a bunch of bitches in Red Dead, so don't act like he's lazy. All right. You're not lazy. You will fuck up some video game bitches, according to James Pershing. All right,
I learned how to strangle people.
Do my part. I will do the DM nudge on Johnny until he says, "Okay, I mailed off so and so's coin." All right, we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can help get through that ADHD.
But Rob, you're sitting in the workhouse where you make them. It's right in front of you the whole time. Like, I have there's so much stuff happening around me. But yeah, that's just the way it's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That's So working with me is like, it's it's fun.
James, you're on fire tonight. I'd award you another coin, but I worry about you getting it. So I'm holding it in reserve right now. All right. Pardon
it's the opposite. Okay, so yeah, we went 3 minutes over. All right. This was going to be Beer Therapy Lite. That's why the title is what it is. Next Wednesday will be full service beer therapy. We'll have, what do they call it? Extra? What is it?
The extra's good.
Like regular? Extra?
Yeah, extra. Extra.
Yeah.
And we need to talk about whether we're going to bring any guests on in the near future, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a few that have asked, but I was like, right now we're not doing any guests.
Watching him squirm is hilarious. Okay, it's true.
I don't squirm. I'm not squirming. I don't care.
Jay Cruz asked me what was my most uncomfortable moment on therapy. And I told him, I interviewed Ruddy Man for an hour and a half, and Johnny said nothing. Go fast forward that live to an hour and a half. That was my most uncomfortable moment on therapy, and Cruz was rolling because he was just like, yeah, I could see that. And then you have the freaking Pinhead crew in the chat just adding to all this shit, Pershing and Kennedy and the rest. But that was funny. That makes me laugh because Rob just mentioned he loved watching you squirt. All right, I'm out of here.
All right.
Thanks for coming on, boys. I appreciate it. Take care.